Hello, I am your host, Rhiannon Llewellyn. I am a wife, a mum, a greyhound owner, pointing at my greyhound just out of shot, who is currently licking his, well, never mind. And I am here today to talk about my, let's get this right, Friday Fabulous Frugal Five. There should be a little jingle or something, shouldn't there? Friday Fabulous Frugal Five, or something like that. Okay, back to the drawing board. So number one, I did a seed swap. So seeds can be quite expensive when you add them up. And I had a friend locally who I knew had a few seeds, and she knew that I had a few things. So we did a swap. We did not meet, don't worry, there was no overlap. We put things on our front doorsteps and then made a very socially distant exchange. So I'd say if you've got any friends that are really keen on gardening, then if you could pick some seeds up on your daily walk that have been placed in a bag, or even that you could put in a bag, you could be really careful with gloves and things like that. I sort of brought a plastic bag and went like this, almost like a pooper scooper, and then put them in my pocket just in case. But yeah, that's a really good, nice idea to save some money on seeds, and plus it's nice if you've bought something really unusual that you can share it with someone. So that's my number one fabulous Friday frugal thing that I've done this week. Oh, plus my friend, the reason it started is my friend had actually said that she had a little plastic sort of Tommy Tippy cup, and my little boy only has one and it's his childminder, and I thought because it's warm he needs to be able to drink water whenever he wants, and we've tried giving him in a glass, which is normally what he drinks out at the table, but obviously he's 18 months old and very boisterous, so it ends up everywhere. So anyway, now he's got his own cup, he can help himself to his own water. So that was another, that's a little bonus. Number two, this is one that I resisted. Now, I don't know about you, but I live in a house with multiple people. My sister's here at the moment with her boyfriend, they're here on lockdown, and they're great, but there's always that feeling of being slightly, who's done the washing up, who's mopped the floor, who's emptied the dishwasher. So I decided that I had to have one of these super fancy, you know, the American almost console systems, what do they call them? Control stations in the kitchen. And I was looking on Etsy for the perfect whiteboard that had a beautiful frame and little things to hang keys off, and it just had to be perfect. But honestly, they're about £150, and I was like, oh, it's okay, I'll take the money out of our savings, because I think this is really important. I was justifying it to myself. Anyway, I kept thinking about it, and I thought, what are you doing? That is a ridiculous amount of money to spend on a whiteboard. What is wrong with you? I was talking about this emotional spending, and again, I saw a problem and went, oh, if I just had money and I just did this thing. And anyway, so I stopped myself, and instead I went on to Canva, that I'm a member of, and you can sort of make things, and I use it to make my Instagram posts and printables and that sort of thing. I went onto Canva and I made my own list, so people can check off when they've done something with their initial, I guess check with their initial. That's going to be difficult because we have two people with the initial R. Anyway, they don't know it's coming, but it's coming up this evening, and it's cost me nothing because I was already a member of Canva, so I just used something I already have. Number three, I got rid of all my son's toys and gave him all new ones, which sounds really frivolous, but actually what I did do was a few weeks ago looked at all my son's toys and just got a bit overwhelmed by them. And actually I've never really bought him anything. I think I've bought him 2 toys ever, because we're really blessed in the fact that lots of grandparents and friends have bought him things or handed him down things, all sorts of things. Oh hey Zizi, Zizi the dog is coming to join me apparently. So yes. But instead of getting overwhelmed by the number of toys that he was likely to get out, I thought, do you know what? I am just going to put them in the attic, and every few weeks when I remember, I will just bring down one basket and put up the other basket. So yeah, when he wakes up this afternoon, he's gonna have all new toys. Really exciting, super exciting. Number 4 is that I was really craving a Thai takeaway, and all I really want when I have a Thai takeaway is tom yum soup. That's the thing I really crave. So instead of ordering a takeaway, because we really are at the end of our money this month because of a purchase I will reveal at the end, but instead of buying a takeaway, I decided that I would have a go at doing it myself. I had a jar of Thai curry paste, and I saw a recipe on Instagram and thought, I'm just going to give it a go. And I gave it a go, and it was absolutely delicious. I nailed it. yeah, was so nice. And I think I ate about 5 bowls of soup that day. I absolutely finished the entire thing because it was delicious. So, and it was totally vegetarian as well, so that was great. Actually, it was vegan. Yeah, it was vegan, even better. So yeah, have a go at making your own Thai inspired soup, I guess. I don't think it was necessarily particularly authentic, apart from anything there was an absence of fish sauce. But yeah, I had a go and it was delicious. So keep going with those takeaways and fakeaways, guys, because I think they're the future. And it took me about 20 minutes to make. So it wasn't super quick and super easy, but it was really fun because I was, you know, when you sort of speed peel a carrot and that sort of thing, and it goes into these sort of julienne strips and you feel very refined and sophisticated, even if but for a moment. So that was a really good frugal win. Saved loads of money because we probably would have spent 30 quid in a takeaway, so that was great. Remember, I'm in London, takeaways are expensive. Everything's more expensive here. The bird agrees. My 5th frugal win of the week is that I've managed thus far not to do a big shop. My husband went out one day and he bought a few essentials. We were running low on milk, and some eggs were brought by my sister's boyfriend, and we picked up a few peppers and courgettes, which I guess total spend like £10, but I haven't actually gone to the big supermarket, to a big shop. I am making use of what's in the cupboards, so that is a good thing, and I'm gonna try and get through at least another 5 days without a shop. So that's a winner chicken dinner, but I'm just so grateful that I've got some eggs now, because I love making flax eggs and I love the versatility, and if you're running low on something you can just whiz one up out of flaxseed, but it's not the same. Let's not pretend it is. Yeah, that's pretty much that one there today. So yeah, that was my 5th frugal win, is that I managed not to do a big shop. Therefore, meaning, because I think we've got about £30 to last until the end of the month, that means that I've got that money there in case an emergency arises, I guess. Obviously we've got our emergency fund, but you know, an emergency in that I might need new face cream or something. With every frugal win, there is, to address the balance, often a frugal fail. And the frugal fail this week is that I have thrown more fruit and veg in the bin than I would like in the compost. Not in the bin, but in the compost. I've been quite down this week. I suffer with poor mental health from time to time, and I've not been quite on my game. So there has been some food that has gone in the bin, which is very sad. But equally, I'm not going to beat myself up about it too much, because most weeks I really make sure that we minimise any food waste. You know, every little bit of banana that gets thrown on the floor, I figure out something to do with it. But yeah, there has been a bit of food waste this week, so nothing crazy, but it's not a winner for the environment, and it's not a win for my bank balance, frankly, not using food or remembering to freeze it or whatever. But you know what, onwards and upwards. I'm going to be more, what's the word? More motivated. It's not the word, but it is a word that works. I'm going to be more motivated to really minimise food waste going forward. My final frugal fail is not really a frugal fail, it's a frugal decision, and I've been thinking for months now that I really wanted to get some sort of climbing frame for my little boy, because he wants to climb, and I know it's really good for kids to climb, and I wanted something that I could bring in the house and have out the house and take upstairs, downstairs, in my lady's chamber, all that kind of stuff. So one of the things I found was a tri-climb, which is basically a pikelet triangle. And I remember I was talking about it last week, and I got it in my head that, do you know what, we really didn't need this. It was a waste of money. I was just wanting to buy something. And I think I've taught myself that so much when it comes to my kid, that babies do not need new fancy clothes. They don't need expensive kit. They don't need an outfit for every occasion. Because I've been really good with that, and actually that's something I'm really proud of, and it's something I want to share with other parents, that they do not need all this kit. Like, the basics will do in raising your kids, although I'm definitely not here for parenting techniques. I am one parenting fail after another, guys. But actually I turned around and I went, do you know what? I really want to buy this for my son. I think he's really going to enjoy it. I can't find one secondhand anywhere. I'm sure there's a really high demand for them. And it is really expensive, but that's why we've lived really frugally. We have lived well under our means, so that when something like this comes up, we can spend money on it if we choose. that is our choice. And I managed to find a company in the UK called TriClimb, who's a really ethical company, and all of their stuff's made in the UK, and I feel really confident in their company and in their brand, and I bought it. What are you gonna do? Sue me? So yes, I'm gonna do an unboxing of that because I'm so excited about it. It arrived today. But yeah, it's not a frugal fail. In fact, I'm gonna put it, sometimes spending money, thinking about this out loud, actually sometimes spending money, if it's really considered and if you've saved for it, even if you didn't know that it was that particular that you were saving for, but if there is something that you really want, then that's why we're frugal. So we can vote with our pounds, pence, dollars, yen, buckaroos, whatever you've got, and we can vote for what actually is really important in our lives. And I'm not saying a climbing frame is going to change my life or change my son's life, but it is going to improve the quality of life, I hope. Let's hope all the pieces are in the box, eh? So I'm really excited about that. So for me, that is another stamp of approval on me trying to live this frugal life and voting with my pounds. So that feels like a massive win. What are your frugal wins and frugal fails this week? Let me know in the comments. Please subscribe. So exciting. Oh, it's one of the things I forgot to say. I hit 1,000 subscribers. Woohoo! Yes, I'm really excited about that. That feels like a huge milestone. Please follow me on Instagram. And also, please subscribe and like this video if you want more stuff like this. And let me know if you have any video requests. I think I'm going to do a Pikler triangle unboxing because I'm so excited about it. But I'm also going to do a video on my no poo experiment because I've done a month now and I have updates for you. Have a great week and I'll see you next Friday. Bye.